And we got several more bouts, but we got the females. You know, it's funny when those guys come over to us, it's like we wanted to interview everybody in the room, but they got to get a piece of Jerry Cooney. He ran over and, he made like he wanted to say hello to me, but they all want Jerry Cooney. And Jerry Cooney and Randy G want the next fight. So let's go up to our ring announcer, Marvelous Matt.
Ladies and gentlemen, our next contest of the evening takes place in the junior bantamweight division inside of 8 rounds. At this time, about to make her way to the blue corner, here is Indeya Smith.
Into the ring comes Indeya Smith, who, Jerry, I swear, and we said this in the opening, there are good fighters with bad records and bad fighters with good records, and we've seen so much of that. But basically, we see a lot of bad fighters with good records, puffed up records. There's nothing puffed up about it. She's a good fighter with a bad record, and I think you're going to see what I mean.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, her opponent, making her way to the red corner.
I feel like I've seen her before.
At this time,
she's got a lot of that, lot of energy,
Sulem
a lot of action.
Jerry, this young lady is she was born and raised in Mexico. And she has basically a story that you could make a movie out of. Just so tough.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following junior bantamweight contest takes place inside of 8 rounds. The referee in charge of the action is Sade Murdaugh. John Basile, Anthony Lundy, and Robert Perez are the ringside judges. Introducing first, competing out of the blue corner, from Dallas, Texas, standing 5 feet tall and weighing in at 113.4 pounds, a veteran of 11 fights with a knockout victory to her name, ladies and gentlemen, Indeya Smith. And her opponent, competing out of the red corner, from Hermosillo, Sonora, Mexico, now residing in Phoenix, Arizona. She enters this contest with a record of 13-2-1. She stands 5 feet 2 inches tall, weighing in at 114.8 pounds. Ladies and gentlemen, Sulem Urbana. We now go to referee Sade Murdaugh with the instructions for both competitors.
Jerry, we are basically, she is a school teacher in New York. World champion, IBO champion. New York State champion. And she heads USA boxing metro. Basically,
I don't know. I don't think so.
Well, listen, they went right to work. It's the first 30 seconds. We have some fight going on here between these two young ladies. They both are bringing it, and they're not waiting to warm up. They're already warmed up. They're just punching. Very exciting.
Well, I'll tell you, the blue corner, her record may not be great, but she's a great fighter. Don't go by that record because she's here to fight.
I've seen her.
She can fight, and she had some tough losses that maybe should have not been losses. She's strong, she got power in both hands, and she's aggressive.
Well, you know, here you get an opponent come in, and they look at it, well, look at the record, I'm going to really destroy this girl. And look at her, she's having her hands full.
Right.
And that's a really nice, I'm happy to see that for her.
Neither one of them are known as punchers. Indeya Smith is 5-6-2 with 1 knockout. And Urbana, who's 13-2-1, has but 2 knockouts. I have a feeling we're going to see 8 rounds of action here, and I'm telling you, action.
I think Urbana throws a lot of good combinations. She's got good technique, and whereas Smith is just in your face. She's coming.
She's like a bar fighter, coming forward, ready to fight.
Listen, I loved watching you fight.
Oh, thank you.
All those. I always thought, where were you? What happened? Where? And look at we find.
There's no opponents in the heavyweights. That's why.
Wow. Nice combination.
Yes.
Nice
Good right hand
combination
hook.
there, by.
Remember, these are 2-minute rounds. Scheduled for 8. Each round is 2 minutes.
Should be 3-minute rounds.
That I'm glad we got you here because Jerry and I talk about this all the time. And every time we have a female on our SiriusXM show, like Sinisa Estrada, Claressa Shields, and all the rest of them, they all agree with that. Tell us why you think female bouts, and I agree with it too.
Well,
Should be 3 minutes.
Sure. 2 reasons. One, I fought in California, and I fought 3-minute rounds. It was a mistake by the commission, but it was the best mistake that could have happened. I lost the fight to a champion, Martha Salazar, who had fought Vonda Ward and a bunch of them.
Right.
But I fought 3-minute rounds, and it made a big difference in the fight because I feel like the last minute of the round is where you really show, are you training? Are you in shape? Can you take these punches for this last minute?
Okay, so now I understand that, but for women coming in, I like the 2-minute round because it made them fight at a faster pace. Now they're catching up with the talent pool. Listen, we had the fight main event in the Garden with Katie Taylor and Amanda Serrano. So they're catching
won't
up.
allow it.
No.
WB said no way. Mauricio said no way. And everybody follows his lead.
Yeah,
so.
we wait.
I
Let's
know.
wait. Boxing takes a while.
Yeah,
But-
especially for the women.
And Sonia, I could be very insistent, and I am not going to stop because there's a lot of people like yourself, like Sinisa Estrada, like Claressa Shields, who want 3-minute rounds. And I think if we just stay all over Mauricio, I don't want to hear that
Wow.
doctors have said it's safer because they haven't done enough of a study to show that.
What they're saying is a woman's skull is thinner than a man's skull. And that's why...
You've never met my wife.
They hard-headed, right?
Well, listen, I wanted to tell you guys, I really appreciate your commentary, but there's a great fight going on right now. And
Yes.
Miss Smith is really putting the pressure on. And listen, we do know Urbana is a very talented, technical fighter, so it makes for a great fight.
She comes from a very tough background. Look, she lost a brother who was shot.
Wow.
There was nothing easy for her. And she comes from Sonora, Mexico, which very, very tough, rough area.
Wow. And there goes Smith with great counter punches. Not 1, but 4 and 5. You got to love it.
I'd like to see Smith shorten her stance a little bit. I feel like she's too wide and she can't get that power. So she's got to bring her back foot forward.
I always tell the people that no one listens. They spread their feet so wide, they're stuck in
You lose the
concrete.
power.
Yeah, and you also get stuck.
And she's not sitting down. She's lifting her back foot
Right.
up, which is taking it away, too.
20 seconds remaining in round number 2.
I love to hear that stuff, bro. I feel the same way for both men and women. And there's been a knockdown fight for these first 2 rounds. I mean, you guys were a little busy talking about the 2 or 3 minute rounds while I was watching.
Mark your scorecard, big boy. Jerry is our unofficial.
The new Harold Letterman of boxing.
One of the dopest ring announcers in the game. He's in the building tonight. What's going on, Dave?
Referee Sade Murdoch looking over into the corner.
Yeah, I had the privilege of having him in the ring with me. My first fight in the Bronx outside. Amateur.
He
was-
has turned into one of the very best.
Yeah, he's really done well.
You know, Sonia, I don't understand these corners. They give him like 3 drips of water. Pour the water in the mouth.
I know.
Round number 3 coming up.
These are great card.
Scheduled for 8.
Listen, this is a great card. Larry Goldberg, let's do it. Let's do it.
Boxing Insider in the building.
And the last time that we were here, he also had a female on, a female main event. Heather Hardy launched her comeback and won.
You know, the referee's doing a great job. He's kicking the guys out of the corner. They're supposed to be out sooner.
Yeah.
There's some size disparity in there, not between the fighters, because Smith is 5 feet even.
Hopefully he doesn't hit the spinning
And
ball in the top there.
Urbana is 5'2". The referee is 6'6".
See, she's working and then she gets out. Stay in there.
Right.
Don't never back up. Stay inside the pocket.
Well, stay in there or step right and get
Yeah.
out. Don't pull right out.
Right.
We got to talk, you and I. We got a lot of good language. Connection there, girl.
It's that heavyweight thing.
Nice.
At ringside, bringing you all the action from Sony Hall, the commish, Randy G.
Nice combination there.
Gentlemen, Jerry Cooney and Sonia
Urbina.
Lamanakis.
Uh-oh. Tripped over the referee's foot there.
Urbina's now boxing on the, well, backing up now. She's not going forward as much, so she might have felt a few of those combinations in the beginning.
Yeah. Well, she's landing pretty well this round. I have her head right now in this round. Wow, nice body shot. Look at that body shot by
That was a good
Smith. Wow. Look at that little.
Yeah, she's trying to entice her.
Nice combination again by Urbina.
Put another round in the books right after this.
Good
And look at
combination.
that.
Excellent.
Big action. Ending that round. There may be a swelling around the left eye. We got to get a look at it. Urbina, not sure there. Round number 4 coming up. So, Jerry, what does your scorecard look like?
My scorecard is 29 Urbina, and close matchup.
Okay.
It's 28. It's close. What would you
Close. It's close.
29-28 for Urbina. She fights out of Phoenix, Arizona. 32 years old. And she goes up against Indeya Smith.
You gotta love Indeya Smith. You gotta love her.
You really do. She fights out of Dallas, Texas, but she has originally got her start in New Orleans, Louisiana. Here we go. Round number 4. Remember, 2-minute rounds.
Wow.
They're both busy for the first 30 seconds, and then they start moving around, so let's see what happens.
Also, Urbina's, her face is so red. Is that from being touched so much by Smith?
These guys
She's winning the round so far, Smith is.
are technically super flyweights, just over the 112-pound limit. Indeya Smith, 113.4.
Nice body shot by Urbina.
Urbina, 114.8.
Got to work in that pocket. The shorter fighter should be going forward.
You know, it's really funny, but what you're here with us today, Sonia. And once you punch, you're always a puncher. I love punches. You know what I mean? I seem to favor them somewhat. You?
Yeah.
Nice combination by Urbina right there. Oh, there's a cut. There's a cut there on Urbina's.
Urbina, very
Right
popular
cheek.
on social media. She loves getting on social
Wow,
media
big,
and just
nice little
talking
cut.
about her career. Oh, and she also does modeling. She's going to have to take off a little bit from modeling if that cut is very big.
Wow. It's a great round. Great round.
She got to keep going forward. I'd love to see a feint from one of them.
Yeah.
You know, a little more.
Technique. Yeah, I'm with you.
Final 15 seconds of round number 4. This one's scheduled for 8.
And you know, I almost feel like they have so much to prove that they just want to fight.
I think we think about the 2 minutes also. Got to get those punches in,
Nice round. Close fight.
Half the fight in the books. Jerry's going to mark his scorecard, and I'm going to throw another question at Sonia Lamanakis. The referee, Sade Murdoch, just came over to us and said, and I like that the referee came over and told the announcers, we don't have to guess. I didn't see a punch, and all of a sudden I saw blood. It was a headbutt, said the referee. So that's how it's ruled, is a headbutt. Which means if the fight cannot continue, half the fight is in the books.
Right.
It will be a technical decision if it cannot continue.
You know, it's funny when you get cut and they're pushing the ice down and they push the medicine. Leave me alone. Let me just fight.
I know. Give me a little water. I'm good to go.
Two incredible fighters on either side of me. Sonia Lamanakis.
I got the fight even right now, guys.
Gentleman Jerry Cooney.
Nice double jab there from Urbana. Nice right hand by Smith. She hurt her there. I think she rocked her a little bit. Urbana got rocked there.
I feel like Smith's got a lot in the tank, so I'd like to see her putting on the pressure for the next.
The thing is,
she can steal the fight from her.
Wow, look at these punches. Wow.
She does come diving in, Smith.
And I feel like she smells the blood, so she's going forward.
Urbana definitely has to watch the head of Smith as she comes in.
Nice combination by Urbana. Right hand, left hook was fantastic.
Okay, so Jerry, this could be very important. On the scorecards, you've given Urbana, I think, 3 of the 4 completed rounds, right?
2. It's tied up right now.
Oh, it's tied on your card. Wow.
And this is a very close round as well.
Okay.
And I'm thinking that Smith is really ahead a little bit this round so far. Nice right. Look at that right hand.
Love a left hook right after that, though. Bing, bing.
That's what I'm took. Keep the elbow down, Dick. Keep the elbow. Nice defense by Smith. Nice right hand. She tried the uppercut with the left hand. Oh, this is a tough fight. You know, man, it's just like you said, the 5 and 6 record has nothing to do with this kid.
And being that Ms. Lamanakis.
Another right hand. Listen, I'm giving this round to Smith.
Yeah, I'll give this round to Smith, too. She did good. She landed a lot of clean punches.
She did.
You know, she's throwing 3 to her 1, and that's what's making the difference.
Yeah, fantastic. In our opening tonight, Jerry and I were talking about good fighters with bad records and bad fighters with good records.
Right.
And we've seen more than our share of fighters with 25-0 records who, come on, give me a break.
They bottom all in the Dominican Republic.
Yeah, and you know what? Then you see somebody like Miss Smith with a 5-6-1 record. If you look at the record, she's nothing but an opponent. We're watching her tonight, and we said she's one of those good fighters with a bad record, and you see why we said that.
Well, remember, not everybody has the opportunity to get signed with a Ludabella or somebody, or Matchroom, or, you know, and you take what you can get because you want to fight. You know, it's that hunger.
Well, this is interesting. This is an interesting card because, you know, this bout, Ludabella is handling Urbana over there.
Well, yeah, he signed Sulem Urbana.
Nice, throwing some punches.
In Smith's very last fight, she was on a 3-fight winning streak, and she had that streak broken, losing an 8-round decision.
She's landed some great right hands.
Yeah.
Yes.
She lost to a young lady by the name of Makaya Krebs in a fight that took place just a few doors down at the Edison Hotel here in New York.
Yeah, she's a decorated amateur, Makaya. She can fight. She's also with Ludabella.
Yeah.
I got to tell you, Urbana needs to pick it up here.
Yeah.
She's falling behind.
Yeah. I think the pressure is a lot for her.
Wow, what a combination from Smith. Again.
Yeah, Yeah, Smith is that nonstop pressure going forward. That's how you steal the fight if you're the opponent in the
And her
blue corner.
defense is pretty good too.
Yeah.
Nice right here. Look at that. Look at that weave underneath there.
Well, everybody, I think you see why we said this was going to be an exciting fight. Because
Randy?
that young lady with the 5-6 record, Indeya Smith, certainly does not fight like she's 5-6.
Randy, if you're making a comeback, I'm putting you in there with Indeya Smith.
Don't do that.
Let's see how you like me.
Don't do that to him.
What a great card. I'm so excited. Mr. Goldberg, I mean, it's really exciting. He's putting on a good card, filling the house up because of that.
Yeah, definitely. Oh!
No.
Slip.
Yeah, and that was a good call.
Yeah.
That was a good call. I think that they stepped on each other's feet.
Nice body shot by Smith again. Nice right hand by Smith. Wow, again.
Another round comes to an end.
I think I got to give that one to Smith again.
Another good round for
effective.
Indeya Smith, who could be pulling off quite an upset here tonight.
Listen, Sonya, stop trying to change my my judging over here, okay?
Never.
And tell all your friends, if you're watching this, you're watching on.
Sonya, look, take a look over. Look at that shot there.
You're watching on Boxing Insider's Facebook page. You're watching on Boxing Insider on YouTube. Call all your friends. This is not a $49.99 buy. This is not a $29.99 buy. This is not $1.99. This is a holiday present from Larry Goldberg for you guys. Free.
A freebie.
Now listen, this is only the 7th round.
Yes.
This fight is flying. Yes.
Let's go, girl.
Remember, these are 2-minute rounds. This is round number 7, scheduled for 8.
You know, the fight's got to be good when you're not looking at the ring card girl.
It's my friend.
Indeya Smith.
Nice combination.
In the green trunks, coming out bombing against Sulem Urbana.
Sulem Urbana needs to fight the whole round. It's about a minute and a half left. You got to fight. You got to fight hard. This is
Well, she's on the move, so I don't think she likes the hands of Smith. You know, I feel like she's felt a little bit of that power, and Smith.
Okay, question for both of you. Sonya, should Urbana be staying on the outside? Because I think she's getting torn up on the inside.
No, she wants her to fight. She needs to fight.
Is your name Sonya?
Well, she just told us that.
I mean, I feel like she's behind, so she should be going forward to put the pressure, but, you know, I feel like she's bleeding. She's worried about the cut, so she's trying to cover it up. That was a good check hook right there.
Under a minute to go, and Jerry, what do you think? Should she be on the outside?
No, I think that she has to pick her shots, but she needs to work the body. She hasn't done that all night, and she needs to slow Smith down, and she hasn't been able to. Smith does not get tired.
Well, I don't even, wow. See, and for me, I don't think Urbana should even be thinking about the body. I think she should be on the outside, just
It's too late. The round,
pecking the jab. Forget
too
the
far
body shot.
behind.
Thank you.
Brother.
So far behind. That was a nice right hand by
The body shots are
Urbana.
not going to score anything for her. She's got to get on the outside. And I'm
gotta
talking
open
about
up the-
Urbana.
Listen, she has to open up the upstairs by the body shots. You understand?
I think it's too late for that.
It's the last round. She's got to fight.
No, I think we got one more.
One more. This is not the last. And they slap each other a 5 at the end
Great
of
fight.
round number 7. We got 2 more minutes of this. And this thing is getting better and better every single round.
They should have ice on that eye. I don't know why they don't.
Urbana once fought for the WBA Flyweight Championship in July of 2021, and in that one she lost a 10-round majority decision to Japan's Naoko Fujioka.
And I believe she's in the building.
Well,
Lou just signed her.
I
She's training with
heard-
me at Gleason's. She's my stablemate now.
So what do you mean thinking? You think?
I
Wow.
think she's in the building. I think that's her.
Lou DiBella, who has done so much for female boxing, just keeps signing some of the very best, most exciting females in the world. And out comes Smith.
Yeah, she
Wow,
wants.
what a shot.
She's hungry. She wants this victory. She's
Wow.
gonna fight.
She's landing solid shots in the body and the head.
I wonder, Jerry, if your scorecard is going to be indicative of how the three judges are going to look at it.
I think Urbana ran into the wrong Smith tonight. She's fighting back. She's trying.
She's trying, but
Much too late, right?
Diablo's right. She doesn't want to fight anymore.
The judges here tonight, Robert Perez, Tony Lundy, and John Basile, are the men who are going to make the difference in another minute.
Another right hand. Another right hand. What a fight.
You see the blood
Work right there.
on
They
the
got to
right-
work.
Yep,
the
on the
inside,
right side
work.
of Urbana's cheek. That was caused by a butt. I believe it was in round 4.
What are those 8-ounce gloves on the girl? 8 ounce?
10 ounce.
Sonia, I know you haven't been scoring here, so it might be unfair to ask you
Just
what,
looked outside.
who do you think is winning, but
I got Smith up by 2 rounds.
Urbana just looked outside and nodded like, no, I can't do it. Much like Cobra did in the body.
okay, Jerry, mark your scorecard.
Big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Big round of action right here at Sony Hall tonight.
Terrific fight. Terrific job by the referee, Sade Murdoch. The crowd here, this standing room crowd at Sony Hall in New York City, loved it.
I think I think Smith shocked Sulem Urbana. I don't think that she expected that. She got it.
I have seen way too many fights in my long career with somebody with a losing record who I knew was a good fighter, and this was one which, again, we said in the opening tonight, whether she wins or loses, Smith is a good fighter with a bad record. Is she going to be able to even that record up? She's 5-6. Will it be 6-6? Will it be 5-7? And certainly, if it's a loss for Urbana, it is a loss that hurts, because they were looking at some big stuff for her, and this is a big step backwards if she lost. How about rematch? Can you say rematch? And Smith walks to the center of the ring in a place where she knows nobody. Nobody knew her before this. And she has made countless fans watching tonight.
Well, remember, she just fought in New York on DiBella's card against Michaela.
Right.
So maybe some of us that were there are here.
What a fight. Let's find out who won. Jerry, who do you...
74 to 78 in my score.
Okay, let's see how the judges have it.
I think Urbana knows she lost.
I wonder what Smith is thinking right now.
She's thinking, I hope the
Marvelous match.
judges give it to me.
Is going to tell us. Let's listen.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 8 hellacious rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards. Judge Robert Perez scores this bout 77-75. Judges Anthony Lundy and John Basile scored the bout 79-73 in favor of the winner by way of unanimous decision, Indeya Smith.
They had it a little wider than us, but I still think that India won. That was a wide one.
Two judges had it 79-73. One judge had it 77-75.